Mic check, what's going on? Welcome back to another hip hop snapshot. I'm your host, Ross Martinez, and in today's episode, we're going to take a trip away from the Bronx, and we're crossing the Atlantic, and we're going to explore how hip hop made itself a home in the United Kingdom. Grab a milk crate, take a seat. It's time to talk hip hop history. Hip hop didn't knock on the UK's door, all right? It crept in through sound waves, VH1 tapes, and dusty imports. We're talking late 70s to early 80s. Before grime, before drill, before it was cool to rap with a London accent, kids all throughout the UK were watching Wild Style and Beat Street on bootleg tapes, eyes wide open, trying to mimic what they saw, not to copy, but to claim it as their own in a way. It wasn't just entertaining. It was the beginning of an awakening, a mirror to their own struggle with class, race, and identity in Thatcher-era Britain. With no industry backing, no press runs, no cosigns, just pirate radio, spray cans, and breaking on cardboard at train stations. The UK's first hip-hop group, London Posse, flipped the script. They said, why are we rapping in fake American accents? Why don't we just use our voice? So they stopped. And when they did, something clicked. Suddenly, it wasn't imitation. It was an arrival. A new branch of hip-hop founded by like-minded souls who had a voice and an accent. Artists like Hijack, Gunshot, Blade, MC Mel-O, and Demon Boys, they weren't trying to be New York. They were just trying to be heard. Now, this next figure, like Africa Bambaataa, was vital and now extremely controversial. But back then, Tim Westwood was a lifeline in hip-hop. Allegations arose in recent years of sexual misconduct and other things, and his image has been tarnished forever. However, his BBC Radio 1 show gave UK heads direct access to Nas, Biggie, Wu-Tang, and shined a light on homegrown talent also with his freestyles. Before algorithms and DSPs, radio was everything. That's how you got your voice out there. And Westwood's show was the passport, a vital piece in history, but tarnished forever, indeed. But you also had pirate stations like Kiss, Freak, and Choice FM holding it down for the culture, broadcasting from rooftops and basements, feeding hip-hop to the people whether the government liked it or not. And let's not forget the pages of Hip Hop Connection, the UK's first hip-hop magazine, launched in '88 and gave artists a voice and fans a compass. Before the source was global, that was the gospel. Then you got record shops. Groove Records in Soho, that wasn't just retail. It was safety. It was like a church. People stood shoulder to shoulder, flipping wax, sharing flyers, debating bars. Who's the greatest in your opinion? Yeah, we do that here in the States. Live shows were raw and rare. But when Public Enemy or Run DMC came to town, they weren't just performing, they were planting seeds. And those seeds, they grew. Here's the thing. Hip-hop didn't just survive in the UK. It evolved. It became a tool, a tongue, a truth teller. Kids who felt unseen by their own country, the children of Windrush, of immigrants, of miners and makers, they picked up pens, turntables, and microphones and said, this is our story. From the Midlands to Manchester to Bristol to Brixton, hip-hop was no longer foreign, it was familiar. Hip-hop is more than just a passport into communities. It's a mirror. No matter where it lands in this world, New York, Tokyo, Johannesburg, or London, it reflects the people brave enough to say, hey, this is my truth. Hip-hop is a beautiful culture that the disenfranchised, the outcasts, the ones who feel that they don't have the respect they deserve can find a way to use their voice to empower others, even if it got an accent or not. So in this snapshot, I need you to understand your voice matters. Your creativity can empower somebody else. All you got to do is stay creative, stay open-minded, and be hip-hop. All right, I'm out. Peace.